Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So anyway, on my previous video, I didn't realize that I was using my Twisted Pneumatic TN panel, my 27-inch BenQ TN panel, which is a okay, good, decent 4K monitor. It's not the greatest 4K monitor, but it's a 10-bit. But the problem is it's a Twisted Pneumatic, and it doesn't look that good with 4K, and that's why the real-time ray tracing didn't show up that well. Now I switched to my 32-inch BenQ that uses vertical alignment instead of a Twisted Pneumatic. The difference with Twisted Pneumatic, the colors shift, and you constantly have to watch it from a center. When you're watching it from a left or a little bit from a right, the colors shift and you got a lot of bleeding light. It's just not that good. As long as you're watching it from the center, you'll be okay with a Twisted Pneumatic. Now, my previous video, I was like, is real-time tracing big of a deal? So I was kind of skeptical about it, but then once I have switched to my vertical alignment, I have realized that, yeah, the real-time ray tracing definitely adds to it. And of course, this is my PC. There's down there, as you can see it. And this is my vertical alignment. You see how much better vertical alignment is instead of a Twisted Pneumatic. And another issue I have is with the Alienware 240 hertz monitors. They are Twisted Pneumatic, and they're not great for like triple monitors or double monitors. So remember, VA panel is your best bet, or in-plane switching IPS panel. But as you can see, it looks really good, man. The real-time ray tracing here definitely shows. You can definitely tell the reflection and just how nicely it runs. And let me tell you, this PC, this is at ultra settings, native 4K, with real-time ray tracing set to high, and it just looks bananas. I had to also update my drivers for there's couple of things that happened. I had to update my drivers for RTX Zotac 2060 Super, and I also had to update my Windows. And also I forgot, like a jackass in my previous video, I forgot to select 10-bit, and I left sRGB 8-bit instead of Y422 10-bit. So there's a couple of things that I made a mistake on my previous video, so you can just forget about that previous video. Okay, as you can see here, obviously it looks beautiful. And real-time ray tracing definitely adds to it. Maybe I can show you a different level. Maybe a different level. Let's go to a different level where you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. Let's go over here. I'm trying to find a good place for me to go. Here's another great example of real-time ray tracing. It's right here. Here, let's look how beautiful that looks right here. Here, check it out, like right here. There it is. Let's go over here, a little bit further down. Like right here is a good example of real-time ray tracing and how beautifully it reflects. This is all set to ultra settings. I'm running this in native 4K Ultra, and it shows you just what this PC can do. And then here you definitely notice that real-time ray tracing and volumetric light. And of course here you clearly can see it, the reflection, and just how beautifully everything's being implemented here. So yeah, I mean, it definitely looks great. And then when we go in this dark room over here in the bathroom, you'll see just how beautifully that reflection is right there. So bottom line is, it looks good. It's just that I made a mistake when I was connecting my computer. I forgot to select the 10-bit. I left the 8-bit sRGB, and I were using a twisted pneumatic monitor instead of a vertical alignment monitor. Okay, so that's a couple of things that happen. But if you use a really good monitor, you can tell right away a much better results, and it definitely shows. I definitely want to try this PC on an OLED and QLED and see how well it looks there. But yes, it's pretty impressive. You know, ultra settings in native 4K, real-time ray tracing. It just looks bananas, and it looks really great. So yeah, just a short little video. Just wanted to show you. And look, but here's the thing. Real-time ray tracing, it's slowly evolving. It's slowly evolving, but we're still not there yet. Okay, we're slowly getting there, but we're not there yet. I think the consoles will push the real-time ray tracing, and I think one game that's going to look the best on the real-time ray tracing, it's going to be Death Stranding, and of course the Last of Us 2. These two games, in my opinion. And hopefully we'll see the real-time ray tracing on the PC with Cyberpunk. And I think probably Cyberpunk 2020. I mean 20 whatever. I forgot. 2077 or whatever the hell. Okay, Cyberpunk will have that probably looking the best. All right, with next year release of Cyberpunk, we'll see that real-time ray tracing being implemented. But look, this monitor, BenQ 32-inch vertical alignment, I can't say nothing bad about this monitor. As you can see, it really looks great. Twisted pneumatic, guys. Here's the deal. The reason they use TN panels on 240 hertz monitor is because it's easier to refresh that refresh rate, and it's easier to have the lower latency when you have a TN panel. Okay, but the problem with the TN panel twisted pneumatic is it's shifting colors. And I've noticed that, like earlier when I plugged in my computer, I was like, there's really no point, guys, of getting a twisted pneumatic 4K panel. For the love of God, I don't know what BenQ was thinking. Don't ever buy a twisted pneumatic. Only go with the VA 4K panel or in-plane switching IPS. So those two panels you need to look for. All right. Well, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.